Alright guys, welcome back to some more Fallout 3. Hope you're all alright. So I've got in mind what we're going to do in this video. I think we're going to go back to where it all began. It's Vault 101. Now, I'm hoping this works because sometimes this quest can be a bit funny. So there should be a distress signal that we can pick up on the radio. And then you go from there. But it might not come up, so I'm not really sure we're going to be able to do this here. Oh? Yep.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. The new overseer's insane. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message.
Right, we can knock that off now. So it's Marta who's sent that signal out. This is just like a good story quest. Like to flesh out the story and just give you a bit more. Oh. The stealth boy, thanks.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amada's message. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
Backtracking. I mean, I just had a hunch.
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. You're not alone in that, though. In all the chaos, Amada lost her dad, too. Lots of us lost family, to tell the truth. Now Alan Mack's the overseer, and he's taking a hard stance against those who want the vault to open again. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
And I never came back.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
So basically, there's like two factions now down here, and they're just in a dispute between one side wants to open the vault up go out into what's left of humanity, and the other side wants to stay. So, like, the Overseer wants to keep the vault closed and just continue with the mission, I guess you could say. But it was done in right at the beginning of the TV show that one of the main reasons why you need that access to humanity is because otherwise the genetics will just, it'll mess up all the genetics. You need the access to other people, otherwise it'll end up being inbreeding and things like that, which obviously will not benefit the future of humanity. But then there's also all the risks that come with that, like in the TV show where they thought it was the inmates, not inmates, that's a weird way to put it, the residents of another vault, but it wasn't, it was the raiders.
That door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
It's so funny, this guy has like, he voices like multiple characters.
Holy crap, you're...
Don't you know enough to stay away? I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do. What's the big idea?
There he is. Alan Mack. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go down to the lower level first. Oh. Get those. Weird being back down here again.
Oh boy, are you in trouble? What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this. You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
Cheeky bastard.
Yes, you do.
Couldn't explain why when I walked in here you were cowering on the floor.
Though we may seem safe for the moment, it is fleeting.
I bet these lot are shitting themselves when they see Forks with me. They think, what the hell did you do when you went out of that vault all them weeks ago?
I really shouldn't be seen talking with you, you know. What do you want? It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault. I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go? As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Trying to think, where haven't I been? I got myself all confused now.
You're back again? They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place. Yes, you do.
They do not like us.
Be aware of our surroundings.
You don't... Can't you just leave us alone? Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible. The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels. Yes, you do.
Say that to everyone and they're like, yeah, piss off. I have to go now. Yeah, you do. Why are there so many jumpsuits? Well, I guess you need three changes of clothes. Although I don't think anyone really cares about being practical in the wasteland, because the majority of the time I bet people fucking stink. Right, lead the way. Oh, hang on, pit stop. I've already spoke to you.
Oh boy, are you in trouble? Yes, you do.
Funny, we never actually got to go through when we first started the game and we were in the cafeteria.
Pay more attention to what you're doing.
We never got to go through that door. We were just stuck in here.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Oh, you bastard!
Too fun.
Look what all that was about. I was just having a trip down memory lane. Looking at me targets I was shooting. Well, no one will be able to tell that was him anyway.
It's amazing that people trust you enough not to attack you.
You know, I probably didn't have came down here until later in the quest. I feel like this is like something I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with that just yet. I feel like that's like...
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Definitely feel like I shouldn't really be here yet.
I don't know that I should be talking with you. It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it. With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again. Yes, you do.
It's so weird that everyone's saying that. Alright, let's head back up to where we were. I got like a jail key, I don't know what that's for. Well, obviously I do. But you know what I mean. Upper level, that's just going to take us back to where we were. The door, yeah. Right, let's just focus on going to see Amata first, and then we'll go from there.
Amata's up there, in the clinic, with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't...
Well, here he is. Butcher boy.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. Because you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom? I bet she'd thank you herself, but she and I ain't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out. Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices? The damned goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference. I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh? Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
I love his naivety.
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amata anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again. I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh? Catch you later. Maybe.
Yeah, so that was what that terminal was for down there. You can, like Butch just said, you can sabotage.
Hey, good to see you again. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is gonna turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it. The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault. Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here. Yeah, see you.
Wow, you're back.
All right there.
I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. but it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad, either. Bye.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back. Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed, but then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there. I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. What exactly do you mean by that? It is? Even with a crazy dictator running the show? I guess we do have renewable food and water, impenetrable defenses, and a wealth of active technology. Those must be rare outside, huh? I'm not afraid of dying, but if I leave, others will try to follow, and I couldn't live with their deaths on my conscience. Okay, you win. Go ahead and tell the Overseer that we'll stop trying to leave the vault. You and he are right. Thanks for watching out for us. We'll all miss you.
I think I may have jumped the gun there.
It's good to see you again.
Fuck. Hopefully I can still talk to the Overseer.
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy? Ah, human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy. Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success. But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
You look like you're doing a fantastic job there, Andy.
Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Oh, fired. I've been reassigned to cleaning detail. My first duty is, somewhat ironically, cleaning the clinic. But surgery was fun while it lasted. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Who would Beatrice? hoping I can still talk to the overseer because you can get him to step down.
It's
And
good to see you again.
I think Amata becomes the overseer. Oh, I can't access that. This is obviously the final time as well that you could get that bobblehead that I got right at the start of the game. Because after this, it's like, there is no more vault. Fox, what on earth are you doing?
Hello. It's good to see you again.
You're alive! I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place.
She's got the same voice as Moira from the Creator Side Supply.
A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them. Yeah, see you.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, Fox, move.
Hello.
In all things, the calm heart must prevail.
This is the jail thing. I think. Damn it.
I knew. It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards. I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all. Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late. It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself. Watch yourself down here.
Right, you said look on the terminal. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I've come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. Suppose a midnight raid into their compound, live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first two who fight back and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan. They'll only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault. That's why Wilkins was hostile downstairs. Oh, nice. So clutch. 5 bobby pins. Right, I'm not going in there just yet. Trying to think where's our room? Haven't been back to my room. Like where you're right at the beginning when you're a little baby. I don't remember where it is.
Leave me alone.
But I'd swear I'd looked in every room down here. That's where I came in at, yeah.
You don't belong here anymore.
Not very nice. Diner. This is where I came from, I think.
You don't belong here anymore.
You don't belong here. And
Stop being horrible. Hell. Right, I came from that way. Where the heck is our room?
Watch it, will you? Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Unless we can't actually get back to it. Where should we go? We'll go this way.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
I never thought you'd be back.
I never thought you'd be back.
What on earth are you all doing? Why are you being so strange? Yeah, I literally can't even remember where our room's meant to be.
Seems like something big to transfer.
Oh, Fox is getting stuck again.
It could be worse, but if I know Father, he's not just.
Never mind then, never mind. Let's just go and speak to the overseer.
I hear you talk some sense into that rabble and convince them to give up on their nonsense. All without bloodshed, no less. Good thing, too. We can't afford to lose any more of the breeding pool. I guess I owe you something in the way of thanks. Gek. We never had one of those things in the first place. We weren't supposed to ever leave, remember? But take this modified utility jumpsuit. I guess the rebels thought it would be useful when they left. Obviously, that won't be happening now. Congrats. You saved the vault. Now get out.
Yeah, I've really messed this quest up.
Good riddance. Good riddance. Get out.
Leave the vault forever. The Vault recently received unexpected radio contact over the governmental Vault-Tec frequency from an organization calling itself the Enclave. They wanted access to the vault. Megaton and Springvale mentioned there. And an ant, giant ant. There's Megaton. Dr. Stanislas Braun. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Will not receive a GEC. Alright, you win, Overseer. I'll get out of here, but what about if I shoot you in the head? You ain't got no Overseer now. And it's like all over again. Get him through the tunnel. And now we are definitely gone for good. We will never be coming back to Vault 101. That's trouble on the home front done. There's the vault door closing. Goodbye, everyone. Nice. Right, so I don't want to start any other quests because it'll probably take too long to finish, so we've got another 2 quantums, so I might go and give them to Sierra. Where's Gerda Shade? So close to level 20. Well, we're not. I'm halfway, but I would like to get to level 20 before I finish the game. That'd be nice. I want to get the Explorer perk just so I can show you like everything that's on the map. That not a Deathclaw cage, is it? Isn't it mad that we've played like I don't know how many hours of this game I've played now, and we've never came across a hot. Oh fuck me! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. This might kill me. This literally might kill me. I'm not gonna lie, that was worth it. That was so worth it. Holy shit, I can't believe 2 Deathclaws have just ran at me. Oh my god, I literally just shot myself. That was crazy. I can't believe... I was just saying, are they Deathclaw cages? And then I said, I've never came across a hostile Deathclaw yet. And what do you know? Fucking 2 of them come along at once. That's crazy. Oh, nice. I can repair my armor. Oh, that was intense. Luckily, I didn't blow myself up. God. That is literally insane. Just called it as it was happening, and then it literally dawned on me. And then I saw them both spawn in the distance. That was scary stuff. If that bum got taken down by a giant red scorpion, come on, man. You'll never survive in the wasteland if you cannot even deal with giant red scorpions. Oh, speak of the devil.
Now you went I got very bad!
Their big eyes, I just hate them. They just creep me out.
Next time, put up a fight!
I don't actually know if there's anything over here. I might just be venturing right to the edge of the map. Yeah, I am. Tell you what, I want to have a quick look at me. Yeah, that was another red scorpion. I want to have a quick look at me stats. 21 quests, 61 locations discovered, killed 153 people, 369 creatures, picked 91 locks, hacked 40 computers, taken 89 stim packs. Beach successes 35 times. Pants exploded one, that was when I put that grenade in that guy's pocket. Read 27 books, 5 bobbleheads. Haven't mezzed anyone. That's another quest that we'll probably do. Rescued 4 captives from super mutant camps. We've had 6 mysterious stranger visits. And we have eaten no corpses, thankfully. So we're at very good karma, saint. Oh! Right, I've had enough. Let's go back to Girdishire. This is getting scary. I just can't believe where I spawned. I saw that. And then everything else that happened.
Oh, did you need something else? Well, to the east, there are some nasty raiders in Evergreen Mills. I'd stay away from there if I were you. Luckily, we're kind of hidden here under the old highway, so no one bothers us.
Yeah, that's not true.
I don't know a whole lot about weapons, but I do know that it's more powerful than a regular grenade. It explodes in a huge blue flame, too. How cool is that? Well, besides what I've already told you, not much. They were working on a way to prevent the glow from remaining once it passed through a person's system, but it was never perfected. I heard that the stuff they used to make it glow and give it that kick has a shelf life of over 1,000 years. Should make the bottles easier to spot.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot. In fact, I do. Surprised you, didn't I? Your best bet would be to find the ruins of the DC Nuka-Cola bottling facility. Find the shipping manifests inside. With them in hand, you should have a good clue as to where the quantum was delivered. While you're there, you may even be able to find some bottles of quantum. Well, the DC facility was like their main factory just before the bombs fell. All the research they did was performed there. It was the only facility to ever produce quantum. They were in a test market mode, and they would have expanded production if the drink caught on. Too bad they didn't. Otherwise, quantum would be as plentiful as regular Nuka-Cola. my word. Do you realize you brought me back over 10 of the Nuka-Cola Quantums? I knew you were the right person for the job.
Probably a good thing that we're stopping now with that little message that just came on the screen there. Right, guys, well, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. A little bit of a shorter one again, but as I say, we just tend to stick to like one quest per video. Probably makes it easier for me to sort everything out and that. But I don't think we're going to do too many more quests. I would like to go to that Nuka-Cola plant and finish off this Quantum's quest, but we'll see, because I think I'm still about 11 or 12 bottles away from doing it, so we'll wait and see anyway. But yeah, we're going to leave it there for now, guys. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, as always. I really do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you're new around here as well, it'd really help us out a lot. But other than that, I hope wherever you all are, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.